To access website chat for the first time, click the Additional Features button in the left navigation, and then click Website Chat. If it's your first time here, then you'll see this screen that asks you to create your first chat channel. You must have at least one chat channel in order to enable website chat. So in this video, I want to create a channel for the website chat feature. Let's create a chat channel for support requests now, and we'll begin with this General tab. So for the channel name, I'm just going to type in support. The reference prefix field lets you add a prefix to help you easily identify which channel the conversation was from at a glance. ACT will assign a unique number to every chat session. So by using prefixes like this, it's going to help you find specific chat sessions. I want to prefix my support conversations with the letters SUP. Next, check the box labeled Require Identification before participant can start chatting if you want to require identification from anyone who begins a chat with this channel. If you check this box, ACT is going to ask them for their name and email address, and then it will use this data to match them to an existing contact record in ACT. If that record doesn't exist, ACT will attempt to create a new contact record for that contact. And if you've defined some departments prior to creating this chat channel, then you can assign departments to this channel now. That's not necessary though, and we're going to cover that in the next video. So let's just skip this step for now and come back to it later. I'm going to click Save Changes to save this information and then proceed with the other tabs at the top. So let's switch to the Advanced tab now. On this tab, you can configure the information required from a customer before they can begin chatting in this channel. It also allows you to configure which customer surveys you want to send out, if any. And you can decide who will be the record manager of any ACT operations for the chat channel. So first is the contact identification section. If you checked the box on the General tab that requires chat participants to identify themselves, then here is where you identify the required fields for that identification. By default, the name and email address fields appear and they are mandatory. But you can add other fields if you want. So let's say that I also want to require a company name. I'm going to click the Add Field button. For the type of field, I will leave it as text. The field label will be company. And then in the ACT field dropdown, I'm going to locate company so that this will be mapped to my company field in ACT. The validation area lets me choose whether this field should be required or not. Customers won't be able to join the chat unless they fill out all required fields. Now let's click Apply. In the Additional Contact Details area, you can add fields to gather more data when ACT creates new contacts from the chat. It's generally a good practice not to overwhelm anyone with lots of fields here, especially if they just have one simple question. The fields in this section are not required. I'm going to remove company because I've already added it to my field above. The following two radio buttons let you decide which fields the customer should see prior to joining the chat. If you select this first option, they will only see the fields from the first area, contact identification. If ACT can't locate a contact record based on these fields, then it will also display the Additional Contact Details section so that ACT can create a new contact record with as much data as possible. If you select the second option here, Ask both basic and additional details, then ACT will simply display all fields from both of these sections above. This will create a new ACT contact or update a current one if a match is found. Let's say that I previously built a customer satisfaction survey based on the website chat experience. If I had done that, I could link to that survey here so that chat participants could provide feedback if they desired. And then finally, the Record Manager dropdown lets me designate who should be the record manager in ACT for this contact, as well as any history records or activities created from this chat interaction. That's it. So let's click Save Changes, and then we'll move on to the next tab, System Messages. In this tab, we can customize the messages that customers will see as they use the chat service. First is the header area of the chat. You can change what displays there based on whether the chat agent is online, offline, or has sent a new reply to the customer in the chat. In the department fields, You can customize the message customers will see prior to choosing a department, and then once they select a department, you can customize the message they'll see that verifies that selection for them. Once customers submit the original identifying information to join the chat, these two intro fields will communicate whether that chat agent is online or offline. Beneath that, there are 6 contact form fields that let you communicate specific messages to the customer during the different phases while they submit their identifying data to you. The autoresponder offline field lets you craft a message that will appear if the customer has submitted a chat to you while you're offline. The conversation closed field displays the message customers will see at the conclusion of a chat session. If you opted to include a post-chat survey from the Advanced tab, both of these Rate Us fields will apply. You can craft a message and also the text for the Submit button that would appear for them. Finally, there are 3 email transcript fields, and these only apply if you choose to send an email transcript of the chat to the customer after its conclusion. Let's click Save Changes again, and finally we'll move on to the Style tab. The Style tab lets you customize the colors of this particular channel. At the top, you can use the preset dropdown to work with a particular theme, or you can customize as many options as you like down below. Now let's click Save and Close to complete this channel's creation. And here it is. Your new channel appears in the website chat home screen. You can click the pencil icon button to make any edits, and this is important especially if you want to add departments later on. But for now, we have set up our chat channel, and we are well on our way to providing website chat to our customers.